throw this game. They're not, you know. I mean, it's hard to describe, but
yeah, they have to make some big mistakes.
I mean, the Legion side have the pushing power, but they don't really have the same damage output in teamfights, and they don't have the teamfight ultimates from Plague Rider, Kronos, and Engineer. So it's hard to see how they could win the teamfight to set them up for a push. So if they can get the Hellborn horribly out of position, it might work out, but it's going to be really hard for them to actually do that. I think is pretty much my stance on this at the moment.
Also have quite a few. They do have quite a few stuns, and Kronos does have his ulti, which does help with stunning heroes. But there's so many stunning heroes that if he can't kill all of them, he can get CC'd pretty easily, as he does not have that shrunken head.
Yeah, I think that the Hellborn are just trying to really push hard now, because they've only got 1 minute and 28 left on Kronos' Token of Life, and really shame to see that go to waste. Obviously you don't want your carry to die, but realistically you can just push hard and keep pushing hard until something goes wrong with it, because it's a perfect safety net.
Up
and actually top lane now, Legion side trying to backdoor the barracks. TP's top from the Hellborn. A bit of an ineffectual backdoor by the Legion. I mean, oh, there we go, team fight ultimates out, Engineer and Kronos, double kill for the Hellborn side. Second Archer going to go down as well. That's a triple kill. Hat trick for Rexy playing that Kronos, and well, it's not getting any better for the Legion side, is it? Overpower commenting, and yeah, really, I mean, the Hellborn side have back doors, not have doors, have TPs, and the glyph was up, so there's no real way that they could do it. On the other hand, they did get the melee barracks. Fair play to them. Okay, can't argue with that.
So they lost 3 heroes, but still I'd take that, because they don't really have much else they can really do. I mean,
well, yeah, all the Legion side have got left is pushing, so if you can push something, it doesn't really matter how many of you die. Yeah, Hellborn side are complaining about rules. I'm not hugely interested. Rampage charging in now, but Thunderbringer picked up a portal key. Rampage going to be really, really stuck. And now the Legion side actually looking to take out this tower in here as well. They might do it. Meanwhile, the Hellborn just going to town on this tower here. Both sides seem to have really lost interest. It's a bit odd. This melee barracks looking to go down unless something happens. Hellborn pretty much defending that barracks from AMX Zaku in the top. Really cheap set of barracks for the Hellborn side though. The Legion side giving it away a bit there. Or they didn't get the set, but they got the melee one. Just seems a bit odd for Pebbles and Rampage not to try and stop them when they might well have succeeded. And really it's critical, but Kronos going down now. He didn't get out in time even with that blink of his. And that's a costly mistake. I mean, it's 715 gold for his bloodbath streak, but he no longer had the Token of Life.
he bought back.
Yeah, he did buy it back, fair enough, but you know,
yeah.
It's still a massive waste of gold. You can't really, you know, unless you're absolutely certain to win, and the Legion side have shown that they're quite capable of backdooring, so they aren't. It's really not a good idea to just be dying for the sheer hell of it. I mean, he could have just spent that money on a BKB, which is looking like a really good pickup at this point. Yeah, go for it.
Just so everyone's clear, backdooring is not against the Heroes of New Earth rules. You can backdoor. It's just generally frowned upon by players.
Yes, root there. Laying down the law such as it is. Heard a portal kick off somewhere? Doesn't seem to have happened very much, but that's a non-issue here. Not quite sure what the Legion side are planning here. The creeps are sort of pushing for them on this top lane, but it's not going to take a barracks out. Legion side, groups are up in their jungle. I don't know what they're going for. I guess maybe they're waiting for the Hellborn to push so they can try and backdoor another set of barracks. And really, that is what the Legion side need to be doing. The Hellborn side are probably going to be the victors in a straight fight here, so the Legion side maybe going to be using this Nymph4 ultimate to just, yep, looks like top lane.
Doing quite a bit of damage.
Rampage sort of trying to put the pressure on. Hellborn side really going for top. Maybe we're going to see, yeah, Nymph4 ultimate going in for the bottom lane here. Have to see how quickly they can take out these barracks. There's a TP in from Witch Slayer, but he is only Witch Slayer. Good luck to him with that. Thunderbringer goes in. It's all a bit of a cluster F. Engineer's ultimate coming out. However, the barracks goes down. Plague Rider ultimate bouncing around. The Legion side going to die here, but they're not going to care. Job's done. That's 3 sets of melee barracks down. This is going to put a lot of pressure on the Hellborn. Have to see how effectively they can counter push, try and get something back here. Could well see a gank be going down onto Nymph4.
Down in the meantime from the critical push.
Dear, good spot there, yeah. Only 1 barracks left for the Hellborn side here. This is going to cause real issues. Nymph4's ultimate working out really well for this Legion side here. This is allowing them to backdoor, and for all their superiority and a straight... Oh my god, that's terrible. Pebbles there completely mucking up. Rampage going to escape, but Pebbles may not be so lucky. Engineer, Kronos, and Playground are all on him. He's still going, but I don't know how much longer it's going to last here. Can't see him escaping. He jukes into the trees for no terribly good reason. He gets the creeps on him, so he's slowed more. Kill goes to overpower. And, I mean, really, what do you think the Hellborn side are doing wrong to be giving up these barracks?
Well, they're just... that, Nympphora is such a good backdoor hero. I mean, she's actually not a bad hero if backdooring was socially acceptable.
Well, yeah, backdooring is definitely one of the major uses of Nympphora, just because you can send a hero like, I think my favourite is probably Warbeast in, send him in, and then recall him once he's done.
And Kronos goes down again.
Yeah, sorry, Kronos there. Oh no problem at all, Root, but making a big mistake there. Kronos overextending again. Rexy getting careless, going down for his trouble, and a bit of a ping there, but the ranged barracks isn't in any trouble. However, unless the Hellborn are careful, Legion side can take this barracks down really quickly. I can't actually check the glyph cooldown as a spectator, but I'm fairly sure it's not up yet. Kronos going to take Kongor again. Don't think the Legion are going to find it. They might actually be going for another backdoor. We've got Nympphora here. Her ultimate is out. They might go for it. Don't know. Don't look like they're spreading out. But yeah, I mean, it is definitely the case that now would be a great time if they but knew it. And this token of life could really just give Kronos that license. He needs to play aggressively. But Blue now pinging here. Don't know if they're going to go for that. In fact, Fresh Fly. I don't even know if you can TP there. I'll have to see. But yeah, I mean, the Nympphora ultimate is going to be the crucial factor in this game now. Just whether or not they can look to try and take, well, essentially, whether or not they can look to try and take this barracks out. Because if they get mega creeps, I think the Hellborn don't really have the heroes to try and defend it. There's no Runed Axe on Kronos. None of these other heroes are really able to clear these creeps out. If they can just defend this barracks, Hellborn side will probably take this in the long run. But I think if the Legion side can take it out, it's probably interesting. It's probably going to make the game very uncertain, and
along that,
Fresh Free Fly just saying that this game just got interesting, which is pretty much the case, because if they can get this barracks and they can take it down really quickly, then it could well be all over.
And on that note of Kronos with the Ruined Axe, I'm surprised he didn't get it. I mean, it's not done all that much anymore in competitive games, but for such a turtle lineup, with the Legion having such ganking heroes, it helps him farm so much that it would allow him, even if he died, to still get some good farm. I mean, he didn't die all that much, so that didn't really help, but it allows to push back these creeps, which is really quite a big deal when you're trying to turtle.
Root, I don't like to sound like a pedant particularly, but Kronos does not have a Runed Axe.
That's what I'm saying. I said it would have been useful.
Oh right, sorry, I'm an idiot. Ignore me. I don't like to admit to being an idiot on air, but I'm going to do it in this specific instance. But I mean, I think, to be honest, Kronos Runed Axe, if you're having the early farm Rexy got, there's no point. Because, you know, if you're farming well already, then you want to try and get your carry into the game earlier rather than just holding off, coming in late. Because if you'd left this team to 4v5 all game, it might well have been the case that the Legion side could have got these barracks even earlier, and God knows they're putting enough pressure on the Hellborn as is. I have to say though, really interested to see how the Legion side are going to try and work this, because Hellborn focusing their defense really heavily on this ranged barracks might even see the Legion just trying to backdoor these Shrine Towers straight off, because they don't actually have health regeneration, so they are in some ways easier to take out than a barracks. Equally, if the Hellborn are really concentrated on trying to defend this barracks, it might be easier for the Legion side to just pop in. The only thing that I have a hang up for that is it's very easy to just Nympphora ultimate straight outside the base, walk in, take the barracks out. Can't really do the same thing for these towers because you have to go in a lot deeper. Makes it a lot easier for the Hellborn to try and put pressure on you, but Rampage trying to charge into that base, and exactly really not having any luck with this at all. He hasn't got much better since we last looked. He's now 0-8 and 8, so if anything, it's gotten worse, because I'm not sure Rampage really fits into this team. Everyone else is sort of working in a push strat, except for Pebbles, who's just ganking like anything, or has been. But Rampage hasn't really had the ganks work out for him, and he hasn't really been... Obviously he's useless at pushing, he doesn't have any abilities that suit it, so I mean, with hindsight, I'm not sure this Rampage pick was the best, even if it is a good hero after